Yes. Oh my God. Yes, you have to add yourself to the stream. It's like, oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. Hello. Happy Saturday. It's fucking embarrassing is what it is. Sorry. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay. Undead Chronic. YouTube. Undead Chronic. Well, the good part is that I have plenty of beer. So that's good. And I've got some wine. Which one is Undead Chronic 14? Is that him? Oh, God. Is he 14? All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Undead Chronic with Lauren Southern. Undead Chronic. Lauren. All right. This might be okay. Lauren Southern hates the manosphere. She gets roasted. Hold on, let me share. Do you know how to do this, hamster? Well, I think I can. I know I can. Come on, share the fucking thing. All right, share the screen. Yay. Turn on the audio. Okay, let's hear Chronic. Okay, this should work. God, I hope so.
Europe and smashed across South Africa.
I don't know about you guys. I'm digging the intro. Is that Undead Chronic, though? I mean, he's got to be more beefy than that. He tells us he's like a gym rat. This guy looks like a barista at a second-rate Starbucks somewhere. What do I know? Yeah. Nice ass. Was that a redhead? Chronic, can you send me some of those redheads? Yeah, I just close enough to a redhead for me. What do you guys think? Yes. Speaking of redheads, Elizabeth Hobson, the political leader in England, justice for boys and men and the women who love them, coming on one of these days, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. She's not going to be able to make a man show because she's in England where they'll have like fish and chips. Like, I don't know where she is, London or Manchester, or Birmingham, somewhere. Oh my God, she might be in Scotland. We don't know. Leak. But she's going to be on, and she's a redhead. So I was on her show the other night. And I don't remember a damn thing. It's terrible. I mean, it was impromptu. You know.
Hey guys, it's Undead Chronic. Back again with another video.
Yes. Our Lord and Commander, Undead Chronic.
This time, we're circling it back. We're going to go down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole that is to be quite frank, massive Meteor Canyon.
Does the rabbit hole smell like rotten tuna fish? Chronic. I mean, you would know. I'm not saying that. I'm just okay. Maybe
that was formed.
Maybe we should shut the audio off again. Yes, let's do that because, well, it might be more
Lauren
fun.
Southern was done getting smashed across Europe and smashed across South Africa.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
It's Undead Chronic here, and we are looking at the audacity of Tried Thoughts. Lauren,
I wonder, Undead. I'm curious. Do you have a merch? Oh, you do. Oh, let's go there. Can we get some T-shirts and shit? Yeah. Send your money to Undead Chronic, whatever this is, warspring.com or something. Where's the sorry? Where's the Kush? Where can we get the Kush? You're in Colorado, bro. It's legal. Where's the? Well, I see it there, but where's the other? Okay. Well, go to Undead's store and buy a T-shirt and regret your decision. What did I say? I don't know. I don't think I knew what I said. Okay, here we go. Here's the link. I guess I'm the master of the show, I suppose. Though excuse me, that is the wrong language to use, hamster. Okay, I'm the leader. I mean, come on. What is the link for your channel, SCE? Black Wolf stream. Okay, put a link in the thing there so we can all go enjoy that. Really? Because have you been on here yet? I don't know. I don't remember. Aldwick. I have red hair and blue eyes, and I wear kilt sleek. I'm from Scotland, right? I don't know, maybe. Excuse me. I am the Terminator. Fuck your freedom. Did you hear that one? Oh, my God. Shia Hulud said, did anyone catch BPS stream for getting struck? Who's BPS? Sorry. Put a link in the description if you can, so everybody can go enjoy that. All right, let's get back to Undead Chronic. Have you been SCE? Really? Well, most of the time there's too much beer involved. Okay. Well, I appreciate it though. If you want to come on now, you guys can. You want to come in? That's fine. Let me. Excuse me, hamster. Can you run the fucking tool? Yeah, I think I sort of, maybe. At least I figured out how to be actually talking in audio. And all right, only you 10 rascals can be on at the same time. Let's see here. Copy to clipboard. Yes. All right, here. Come on in. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Drazul, Tekken Games. Quit playing with... Dude, that's well, why would I want to do that? You ever read remember you guys remember the Hustler oh God. Oh no. One of you guys joins, I'll let you in. You guys can take over. I'm gonna get some more beers. Canis Lupus is here. Who else is here? Shia Halud, Aldwick, Captain Super Straight. Hello. Jump on in, guys. If you want to talk, just get a microphone and some headphones. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Russell Dufresne, welcome back. Thank you. Well, I finally figured out my audio because I'm stupid. All right. Where's Undead Chronic? All right. Here we go. I don't think we've ever well, I'm not really roasting Undead Chronic, but well, it's good to have him back on the show.
Southern has spent
because he's a bitch and never comes on if we can't sell his t-shirts. So buy one.
LARPing, pretending,
and I'm not lying, actually.
lying to millions of men. But you know what? Millions of men simped for her. Millions of men wanted to believe that Lauren Southern was actually a valuable, chaste, pro-West, pro-whatever it is woman.
So, you men who believe this bullshit. Oh, but she's a cute blonde-haired girl, and she says certain words. Oh, men's rights. Blah, 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 blah. Did you fucking fall for this crap? Did you? I know I kind of did for a moment. And then it's like, no. Nonsense. Another fucking shill. Nothing against Lauren. She's just trying to make money. Let's talk about moolah, bread, right? Dinero, dollars. Well, if I jump on this bandwagon, I can make some cash and get some attention. You see, the thing we have to understand about women, guys, not all women, I hate to fucking say it all the time. Not all women are like that. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. But there are a subset of women that just do whatever it has to do to get attention. Attention is more valuable than gold, than silver, than money, than beer. Wow. Now, see, you're crossing the line here, bro. Attention is not more valuable than brewskis. I have some wine as well. And that shitty Kenny Chesney fucking rum. Oh, God, no. I've got some nice chicken leg sections. And I'm watching Chef Pierre, who has some interesting ideas to cook food. But, you know, I'm just kind of one of them old-fashioned Missouri guys here. I just want some meat and fucking potatoes. And I want some gravy and butter. So fucking what? Go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. I've got fresh carrots. I've got potatoes. I've got chicken leg like sections. I've got broccoli. I've got onion. I've got garlic. Bro. You keep your Frenchie. I'll take meat and potatoes. Thank you. Oh, I've got some sour cream as well. Yes. Because what would life be without that? And I'd like 48 beers. So let's go here.
She's not. Lauren Southern is
no
like,
shit. Is anyone surprised? That's a nice echo, actually. This is just my apartment with no sound treatment. Sorry. Anyone surprised? Lauren Southern is a fucking shill. Can't stand most of the manosphere. Most, in other words, majority. In other words, most of the men who object to this feminazi bullshit. Well, we're evil. It's according to Lauren. I got to get another beer.
every other trad thought they just want your attention and money.
How many trad thoughts do we know? Let's see. There's Brittany Sellner. There was Lauren Southern. There was another lady, actually, I think she actually believed, and this was a long time ago. Who the hell was that? Well, there's a couple, right? That actually say, hey, this is fucked up. This is not good. Elizabeth Hobson would be one. We need to change these things. We need to. Here we are, though. Guys, here's what happened. Are you ready for the honest fucking truth? Men didn't care. Men just wanted to get fucking laid. That's it. My father, my uncles, my grandfather, they didn't give a shit. Oh, women's rights, great. Wonderful. Yeah, oh, sure, because I'm going to get some more pussy. And now 60 years later, where the fuck are we at? We're getting men saying, you know what? I don't think so. No. Yeah, you want to go out and, fuck 10,000 football teams. That's your problem. Go ahead. But I'm not going to fucking be held to my expected societal expectations of me. I don't want some chick that's been banged by every fucking ball team in the country. Well, why are you oppressing women? Excuse me, women can have a choice when it comes to dating, right? You want a tall guy, good-looking guy. I understand. That's perfectly fine. But when men say, no, excuse me, I don't want someone who has fucking kids out of wedlock or some fucking garden tool, you're oppressing women. Excuse me. How does that? Lauren Southern, what can you say? You guys fucking fell for it. Blonde, pretty woman. Jordan Peterson fucking fell for it. Jordan fucking Peterson. Well, she's a woman saying words I like. Okay, cool. What is she doing about the words that she spews? Nothing. Zero. Nada. Well, it sucks that men have to do all this alimony and all this other bullshit, but I'm not going to do a goddamn thing to change it because I benefit from it. Do you understand how this works? Lauren Southern is a shill. She found a niche. If I say these things, maybe I'll get some more attention. Do you actually think she believed any of this fucking shit? No. She's a woman. She's a modern woman. Women care about themselves and their kids, especially, not men. Men are replaceable. Men are fungible. There's a fucking assembly line of men for people like Lauren Southern. She doesn't fucking care, but you guys fell for it. What does that say about you? Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's full of bullshit, and you fucking run. Oh my God. Let's see. Is there anybody who wants to come in? Because, I have to get another beer. SCE, come on, baby, do it. How are you, sir? What's up?
I'm all right, Hamster. How you doing?
Fuck. There's too much crap going on. But at least you can hear me. I mean, that's positive, right?
Oh, that's always a good thing.
And I do have just a very pleasant voice. Right? The women just melt when I'm here.
Yeah, you got that radio voice.
Well, I get the radio looks too. I tell you, I got a harem of chicks out here waiting to just do me all night long. Kind of like that. Who is that one guy? The guy in Brazil. Yeah, I got all these hoes. Yeah, sure. So you're taking over. I got to get some beer. So talk, do something. All right. I'll be right back.
All right. Thank you, Hamster. Appreciate it. Listen, guys, as we all know, there are certain aspects of our society which have been contaminated and compromised by this whole socialist communist philosophy. And those of us who still love capitalism are willing to fight and defend it. So, that's what made America great. That's what's going to keep America, great. So the way that I to see things is that we need to call out the bullshit wherever we see it. So, I'm going to be on a stream with Black Wolf about an hour or so, and we will be discussing the murders of Mark Angelucci and Roy Den Hollander, which were two men's rights attorneys that were basically murdered because of their beliefs.
Yeah,
and
that's right. But I mean,
Hey, what happened?
that fuck actually murdered like a judge somewhere in New York and her kid or something. Guy was a fucking nut job.
I don't know if that's actually the case, Hamster. Reason being is because
Really?
Roy Den Hollander was, I believe that he was framed because why would two men's rights attorneys, one was killed outright by a person in a FedEx van, and the other one was a judge's son who was killed by somebody in a FedEx van. Now, that doesn't mean that this is anything that has to do anything with FedEx. It's just, it seems oddly coincidental that these two cases, which were on opposite sides of the coast, had any, relative bearing with each other, except for that FedEx van. Now, if he was the shooter, then that places a lot of questions on things. If he wasn't, and he was set up for it.
Hello, guys.
RKGB is here. Hello, sir. How are you?
I got something interesting. If you want to hear it.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, please.
Don't give your strength to women.
Okay. How so? What's
basically if you give your strength to women, your judgment, you'll be backsliding. Every time these simpleton men, right? Every time they give their attention to women, you're talking about simpleton men here, aren't you? And women, right? This is what the whole live stream is about, right?
Oh, I don't know. Simpleton men. Well, I'm sorry.
You know what simpleton? Basically, somebody who whims to women's needs and wants.
You mean like a simp kind of thing?
Yeah, simpleton. That's what I mean. It's a long word. Sorry if I didn't. Well, basically, it says, I don't know if you believe the Bible or not, but in the book of, are you all MGTOWs, by the way? Or similar to MGTOW?
Similar to.
Okay. There's a very interesting passage in the book of Proverbs 31. It says, this is a prophecy given to Lemon. So the words of the king Lemon, the prophecies that his mother taught him, what my son? What are the sons? What the son of my womb? And what the son of my vow? Give not your strength to women, nor the ways to that which destroyeth kings. It is, yeah. Then you can go read the rest. That's, by the way, Proverbs 31 verses 1 to 1, 31, 1 to 9.
But I mean, is it a fair statement to say, RKJV, and I believe you're a Christian? The
Yeah.
Quran, for example, says a lot of the same stuff, right?
Yeah, but the difference is this. The Quran says you can beat your wife.
Oh, we don't want to do that. No,
No.
no.
The Quran, the Bible, on the other hand, says something different. The Bible says if you live with a contentious and angry woman, it's better to ghost them than it is to beat them. Do you want me to show you where it says that?
I believe that it said somewhere that it's easier to live on the roof of your house than it
That's
is to
right,
live
yes.
under the roof of the house with a
With-
contentious woman.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, the
also
Bible
says-
says a lot of stuff, really. But go ahead. Sorry, RJKB. Yeah, go ahead.
No, but it does. Yeah, it does say that, what you're saying as well. But it also says what I'm saying as well. Okay. It's Proverbs. Yeah, this is the one. It's better to dwell in the wilderness. Wilderness does not have to mean desert, by the way. It can mean like the forest or anything, or the wild. Okay, then to live with a contentious and angry woman. If you don't believe me, just go to Proverbs 21 19 in the King James.
Yeah.
What do you think of this advice? I know you're atheist and you wouldn't take advice like this, but what do you think of it?
I don't know how you think we're atheists. Where does that come from?
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
You believe in God?
Yeah. I think there's something there. Yeah. SCE,
No.
what do you think?
I not only believe in God, but I believe that we're living out the last days of, as written in the book of Revelations, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But the book of Revelations is not going to be for us because the reason is this whole prophecy revolves around the Jewish people. We're going to be gone by then.
Okie dokie.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well,
I mean,
The-
not certain there, KJV, because the revelation was what humans would be subjected to when the wrath of God came down. So I'm not sure. SCE, am I wrong or what? I don't know.
the way that I've come to understand it is that the poke and smoke would represent the mark of the beast, and that if you did not get the mark of the beast, then you would not be allowed to go anywhere or do anything or buy anything or even get groceries, because
Yeah.
if you didn't have this mark of the beast, you would be disallowed from doing anything that would necessitate your ability to survive.
Yeah,
That's
but-
one aspect of it.
Yeah, but you have to remember the Bible says you have to connect things together. What does the Bible say in Timothy? If any man provide not for his own family, he's worse than an he has renounced the faith and is worse than an infidel. So if you are there in that time period when the mark of the beast is there, and you do not receive the mark of the beast, then you're going to have a problem with the book of Timothy. You're literally going to have a problem.
Isn't the latest mark of the beast the vaccination cards?
No,
Curious.
the mark of the beast is more like a I know I'm going to sound a bit conspiratorial. The mark of the beast is a print mark.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what a print
You
mark
want like a
is?
tattoo or something, sir?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go on.
Okay. Now, if you had the ability to read a vaccine with a meter and it would show your identification number, would that also not count as a mark since they're able to pull up your registered code at the time of that reading?
I did actually take the vaccine. I'm not going to lie here, but I'm not going to take it anymore. And also, do you want me to go? Hello?
No, I'm just curious as to what you've got to say.
No, please,
no.
don't go. No, we're interested. Please, go on.
No, I do believe the mark of. You see, I don't know if you guys ever heard of David Wood.
Yeah, he's the one that Dr. David Woods. Yes, I've seen his videos. I forget his channel, but he is the one who is completely against Islam.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like Islam debunked or something like that. I don't remember what it is.
it's Acts 17 apologetic.
Okay.
But if you
That's
think
it.
about that, if you think about the name, apologetic means to defend your position, not go against someone else's position. The correct word should be polemicize. He should be calling himself David the Islam polemicizer, not Acts 17 apologetics, because apologetics means you defend your faith.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okie
apologetics.
Drummer,
Yeah,
that's
I understand that. Yeah.
Okie Drummer.
Go ahead. I'm
Graphene
sorry.
oxide is the base carrier molecule for 2 of the 4 vaccines that are currently out.
Yeah, I only took 2 doses, but I will not take them anymore after this dose. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I think other people want to be that in. Is that right?
No, I
Oh,
mean
by
you're
the way-
always welcome here. We really do appreciate a different point of view. So please come back. All right.
When will you be? Because
Oh, that is a good question.
I know it is. It's kind of random, isn't it?
Yeah, people ask anyone that they want to come in. Ask other people.
Yeah,
And I'll
we're
go. Can you
all
ask
right.
them now?
Yeah, we're trying to get Mohammed in from. He's a Islamic guy, so maybe we can have a discussion if you can wait. That'd be great.
My name is actually Mohammed. I'm an ex-Muslim Christian.
Where do you live? Is it like somewhere in the Middle East or?
No, it's not in the Middle East. I'm originally from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, yeah. Okay,
But
cool.
I was born in the UK. And before any Muslim asks me how many rakats in Surah Fatiha, you know what rakats are? How many times you have to do rituals? It's the same level as in your intelligent levels, Muslims. You don't have any intelligence. That's how much rakat in Surah Fatiha there is. That doesn't exist, and your intelligence don't exist.
What do you think about the Latin Vulgate Bible, KJV?
I haven't read it.
Well, it's in Latin, so it's kind of yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest, okay. All
All
right.
right. Here's Mohammed. Oh, hang on one sec. Here's Mohammed. Hold on. I think it's interesting because religions are interesting to me. So, Mohammed, hello. Hello. We can hear you breathing. SE, you want to take this over? I got to get some beers. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
I need to go now because I need to sleep. Because
Well,
Where are you at,
If-
KJV? I mean, like England, or where are you? Oh, Undead Chronic. How'd that happen? I didn't do that.
well, I would suppose that he's probably somewhere still near Bangladesh.
So KJV, where are you, man? You know, did he check out or what's going on?
I think he probably did.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's
good to hear from him. You know, God bless you and love you, man. Come back anytime. You know.
well, that's kind of a sticky issue, is because whenever you leave the Muslim
Hmm.
faith, I mean, they have a tendency to want to kill you for being, I guess, what they would consider a traitor, because it's like, they don't mind if you join, but they don't like it when you leave. So,
Well, I mean, we have Muhammad from Alexandria, Egypt here, if he can get his mic working. So he is an Islamic man, a Muslim man. He believes in Allah. So it'd be great. Quran, hello. Are you there? Can you hear us? I don't think so. Muhammad, we can hear your elbows or something. Yes, we can. There should be a microphone on your computer, so you can just go to that and we can hear you. No? Yeah, I don't hear anything, SE. You do? Do you?
no, I'm not hearing anything at all.
Okay. So who is this guy you're going to stream with later?
Black Wolf.
Black Wolf. Okay, cool. Could you
Yeah.
did you toss a link in the thing?
Yes, I tossed a link in the chat,
In the
but
chat? Okay.
yeah, thing of it is that I stream with Black Wolf. I don't know, like every other Saturday, maybe every Saturday sometimes. But no, as far as this Roy Den Hollander, now, is he guilty or is he innocent? Was he set up to be the fall guy for the murder of Mark Angelucci? Because
Well,
Mark
what I've
Angelucci,
heard is okay. Hold on. Go ahead, please. Sorry.
yeah, Mark Angelucci was the one that had basically initially won the selective service draft registration in Texas, and then that was later overturned, but then it was presented to the to Congress, and they voted on it, and they vote, okay, well, we're going to start drafting women now. So that's the downside of the equality that they probably
find
didn't
little
want.
niche market to lie to you.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't
Yeah.
know what the hell happened there, but
Oh, that was Chronic going off there for just a second.
yeah. Well, we
Mohammed
can
wants
just
you to
use
send him
them.
another link.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Yeah, share, invite, copy, and then Canis wants to be in. Canis Lupus from Portugal. So, Canis, if you can, jump on this stream, hey, we appreciate that. Canis claims she's a girl. Oh no, you can't have girls on this channel. What? We'll see what happens.
Anybody can claim that they're a girl nowadays.
She says, I am a woman. I'd come on now, Canis. You're not going to scare anybody. We love everyone here, don't we? Honestly, we don't. Where is this I hate women shit coming from? I don't know where it comes from. What do you think, SCE? It's bullshit, is what I think. But
it is bullshit. And then you see, the thing of it is that a lot of that has to do with like the Southern Poverty Life Center, where they talk about MGTOW and incels and everybody. They're all women haters. Blah blah blah. Nobody hates women. We just hate feminism.
yeah,
Yeah,
we hate the politics of this whole thing. But again, they like to conflate it with, right? Don't they?
Always.
Always, yeah. It's crazy. So Canis Lupus, come on in, and who else? I'm sorry. Mohanad was asking. Okay, come on. You talk. I'm getting beers. Thank you. SCH.
All right. Well, in the meantime, while you're getting a beer, if you do want to come in, he's already posted the link. So all that he has to do is just accept the invite once he gets back here, because apparently it's a very small apartment and the hamster wheel is just so large that, it takes him a while to get from, one little area to another. He's got to run on all four to go get that beer. So, and careful not to break any guitars on his way back. So there's always that. Yes. Yes, Michelle. Yeah. Feminism is Marxism in a skirt. That's exactly right. Think of it is that,
It's
yeah.
Marxism with fucking nuclear bombs. But go ahead. All right. Mohanad is here again. Hello, Mohanad.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Turn
Just
your
barely.
mic up a bit, sir. Yeah.
Okay, I will talk.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, go. Good to see you, sir. Thank you.
Did we lose him again?
Let's hold on. Let's see. Unmute mic. Okay, go ahead, please.
About the states of my religion. As you mentioned, some misunderstanding about the
He just muted himself again.
Yeah, well, is he muting it or did I? I'm sorry. Mohanad, go ahead and talk. We really want to hear your opinion. Really appreciate it.
okay. First time in online stream, so it's a little bit nervous.
Don't worry
Anyway.
about it. We're all kind of rookies at this stuff, so it's all good.
Okay. About the Islam, there are many verses, chapters, talking about the women's stories in Islam. The first thing about it is there's an entire chapter called Women, explaining how the alimony and the heritage and the treatment of women, how it should be treated. The alimony can be two ways, not one way. Can be made from the men to women and the opposite. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead.
we can hear you. Yeah, please continue. Yes.
But the heritage share is totally different variable about the way and the numbers of the family. And for all, women had the half of what the man will get as a share, but she had the full right to obtain it for herself. Let's say the heritage is 150,000. The man will take 100,000, but the woman had for herself 50. Let's say the heritage is 150,000.
Yeah, Anna's echoing.
But main responsibility in Islam is totally different.
Oh,
Because
okay,
we
hang
have
on one second.
to place his father in the power. But main responsibility in Islam.
Mohanad, 1 second. Anna, could you mute whatever speakers you have or something? Hello, Anna.
Yeah,
Anna's here.
I had to because it was on both streams, so I muted one.
Oh, no, thank you for joining. Good to see you. How are you?
I am doing well. Sorry about my accent. It's not my native language, so it may sound a bit weird.
Well, I mean, yeah. What are you, Swedish or what?
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Yes. Portuguese women. Best place in the world, Portugal. Love it. Go on, guys. Have a chat.
Who should start?
Mahana, go.
Okay. About the treatment of women. It is forbidden in all cases to hurt women. The only way to hurt women is when you force them about about being full disobedient about your opinions. Like for example, they refuse, for example, doing their duties to you, but not any normal duty, the natural one, the necessary. I see. I can't say it in public, but you know the like between like National Geographic when you see the shows meeting season.
Yes.
She refused. You have the right, but not a slash or leash. Just like when you are hitting a small baby child, something like that. That was the Prophet doing. Some soft hit, not darb in Arabic means the violent one. No, small, gentle one. The second thing about women in Islam, there is period of time at the divorce. Women forbidden to get married until the timeline pass. Like for example, there is a husband divorced his wife. Now she is a divorced woman. She wanted to marry again. She had to stay 3 full moon nights, months, from the last time she slept with him. Why? Because if she had a child from him, the entire divorce get cancelled. Like it never happened. Because the child, till the moment he get birthed, she is his wife, and that child will be his son. What
the
if
same
it
thing
was
in
happened
Judaism.
by cheating? Cheating
Jews
is
are the
another
same
case.
thing.
About the cheating. If she cheated and that child turned out not the biological son to that guy, it is treated like the orphan. You leave him, abandon him. You don't had any responsibility about him. But the woman had full accountability of that child. And the entire thing about the alimony, her rights, inheritance, anything, get cancelled. All of it. She did the sin, she deserves the accountability. Fair. But
Okay.
if that woman get accused,
My apologies. I don't know what the hell is going on, but these videos are just starting for some reason. I wasn't even here and it started. So sorry, guys. So go on, Mohammed and Anna. What's your take from Portugal? Yeah, we could ask
About what? Sorry.
about anything. I mean, what's why are you here? Talk. I mean, we're just having a fun time.
Well, a bit the American social justice warrior is kind of transpiring into my country. So I became an anti-feminist in university because they tried to brainwash me. So this is why I gravitate towards these kinds of channels, because there's a lot of beliefs that I share with your movement, and it's really difficult these days to oppose the feminist dictatorship. So.
But why did you fall for that? You have a brain in your head, so you knew what the deal was, but you.
No. She's saying that she didn't fall for their bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They tried to brainwash me in university. It didn't work. I had professors that literally went into a class that had about 3 men and mostly women, and they'd say hi girls because they opposed the neutral terminology being masculine, so they say hi girls, when there were clearly men in the classroom and they'd give better grades to females, except for me because I was against their BS. But there was definitely something rotten going on, even as early as 2005.
But I mean, Anna, and the guys in the chat, Mohammed SCE, we kind of notice girls and don't notice men. I mean, that's the way we are. That's the way that goes, So, what do you think, guys?
Well, actually, in
And
the
Anna.
first hamster, I disagree with you a little. I taught how to treat women, but according to my culture. But in Islam, there's a total different way. For example, I can treat women gentle because I treat them like my sister. But I can treat them in a desire without the course of the natural path. So that is why I sometimes ghost. Because I don't want to have the desire.
Yes, that's the right thing to do.
You have a desire, you have seen it because you imagine. The fact you imagine it without a ring, you're in hell. Literally. That is
Okay,
why
maybe
the
I'm
man
catching an echo.
here. Because you can't do anything unserious.
But I mean, you don't agree that women should be oppressed, Mohammed, right? In other words, not have a
There is
job, not have a
Arabian thing.
vote, and all that stuff. What's your thoughts on
No,
that?
women can work. Women can work in my culture. But according to Islam, no prostitution and no night jobs. Anything against their femininity is also in the list. Like military, like the military. Because military makes women unfeminine. Food, force. All that
But I mean,
out.
the Israelis, perhaps an enemy of Islam. I don't know. They force women to go in the military, and they do a great job. So, and the Kurds and whatever. So, I mean, they do a wonderful job. So, why would that be prevented?
Hospital nurses at war is a must. In Islam, at the early ages, we were having a very shortage at doctors at the queue. So nurses was necessary. There were nurses in the military forces too. But
I mean, not just
was
nurses,
a
but
necessary part.
doctors who are female. I mean, is that a problem in Islam or?
No, doctors are allowed as long as their job duty doesn't offend their responsibilities as women.
Anna, what's your thoughts on that?
I personally, I was raised Catholic and I'm converting to Orthodox Judaism, so I'm a bit in between. So there are certain female roles that certainly are against the Bible. Women shouldn't engage in warfare, and you see that Orthodox Jews try to do some community service instead of the military. But I personally, I wanted to go to the Air Force when I was younger, so even though I'm religious, I don't oppose women in the military, because I just didn't go to because I wanted to be a pilot, because I'm not tall enough.
Really? You weren't tall enough, so you can't be a pilot? Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, our Air Force, you have to be at least 160 centimeters. I'm 157, so I'm not tall enough.
Anna, I actually designed the planes that you fly, so I don't know where this comes from, honestly.
And there's also the issue with eyesight. In Portugal, to go to the Air Force, you have to have perfect eyesight. So that's another exclusionary factor.
That is something actually
But I
new
mean,
to learn.
That's for everybody, right? I mean, men and women. You have to be able to see, right? Mohammed,
Well,
I'm sorry.
but
Go ahead.
I actually don't need glasses to see. I can see perfectly, but I don't have 100 on both eyes, so
Yeah.
that they exclude us for that.
Now, what I've heard
Well,
though,
that
Anna,
also executes that happened in ours. If you like me, if I didn't go to the military service, I will refuse it too. So if my eyes are not good, if my health condition are not good, I will still have to serve, but under easy jobs like building.
now I can I ask a question? Mohammed, you sound like an Israeli. Are you sure you're in Egypt? I'm sorry. Just asking.
Yes, I am in Egypt.
Okay. Yeah, you have the same accent though. It's interesting. Funny how people have things in common, right?
Well, they have
Israel are
Bedouins
cousins at the
in
end of
Israel.
the day. Jewish.
One at a time,
In
please.
the
Go ahead,
Dead Sea,
Anna.
Arabs and Jewish are cousins.
But
Along
if
with the
the
Persian, but Persians are related to the second tribe, not the first. Eden, ours.
actually, I don't know SCE and Anna. I think Mohammed sounds French to me. I don't know what. What do you guys think?
French.
It sounds French, like we're gonna cook the thing and we're gonna put the talk and the I heard. Am I wrong? I don't know.
No,
I've been
it's
listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Anna.
it's a bit different. I actually am fluent in French. To me, it sounds more like Indian.
Well, thanks to the invasions.
I mean,
Okay, Anna.
Mohammed. Go ahead. I'm sorry, SCE. Go ahead, please.
Anna, let me ask you a question. As a woman, do you believe that women should also be registered for the draft?
Well, I am all for it. If they want equal rights, that's equal rights for them. They can just cherry pick what they want equal and what they want different.
Ah, now you're getting to the part of it.
Indeed. Yes. Go on, Anna, please.
And I believe that if they were drafted, there would be some discipline and less whining. That's my opinion. Because there's a lot of whining. It's like they want to become men, but they don't want the responsibility of becoming men. They only want the part that allows them to evade their own female roles and responsibilities.
Sound familiar, hamster?
Oh yeah, yes. And Anna, it's amazing that you're actually saying this because modern woman here in the West, no, I don't want any responsibilities. I just want all the damn rights, right? I mean, are you drafted in Portugal? Is that what happens, or what's going on?
Well, my country used to draft people, only men at the time. Now it's more like optional military service. So even men, we just register ourselves. But there's an improvement because now even females have to register themselves. At my time, it was optional. So there's a progress there, but there's still no mandatory military service.
Well, you see, the feminists here in the United States, they have been dead set against being drafted because they didn't want to get their faces blown off in case of a war. And the thing of it is that, you can't have, the gender bias that currently exists in that particular instance and then claim that you want equality. So therefore, you have to do one or the other. You can't pick and choose, cherry pick what you want from the menu. It just doesn't work that way. This is the downside of equality that most feminists don't seem to want. And they're dead set against it.
Yep.
But if they were drafted, they'd get pregnant really soon. And
That's right.
Then,
yep.
and
right.
then you wouldn't have pro-abortion women. if they were drafted, they would all become pro-life overnight.
Yeah, pro-birth because they get out of the military because of that. Anna, that's beautiful. Thank you. That's true. Actually, in the 1991 Gulf War, something on the order of like 40% of women got knocked up on the way over to get out of the fucking, yeah, I'm here. Yes, I get it. Go on.
Also added to the note, if you have women in the front, what is the hell you are defending at the back?
Well, in the American military, most of the women serve mostly the support and supply roles, and that is to, you know, deliver food, water, medicines, supplies, ammo, whatever. And, you know, as a general role, most of them don't do frontline service. Now they can if they choose to, but, you know, if they get killed, that's on them. Now, the thing of it is that as a general rule, most people would prefer to have a man drag them off of the battlefield than a woman, just because of sheer physical strength.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
That.
SCE.
Also
It's like,
the
well,
A man
if
can
women are
defend himself.
drafted, we're going to put them on the front lines. It's bullshit. It's not going to happen. It's not going to
The
happen.
main
I'm sorry,
problem
Mohammed.
is-
Go ahead.
The main problem.
I'm sorry,
with-
Anna. Go ahead. Yeah, thank you.
The main problem with women in the front line is that we are going to slow men down. Our bodies are just not fast enough or strong enough to fight the same man the way a man would do. We may even be
Anna,
able
Anna.
to carry guns, but we will never be as fast as men. And if we're kidnapped, it's much more problematic than if a male gets kidnapped, because the consequences are different, the rescue is different. So in terms of women in the military, it's a bit complicated in a war zone situation, because they will rape the women, they will kidnap them, and then because we live in a Western society, we have the policies of not leaving anyone behind. So it can actually hinder the progress of the war, because if it's an all-man fight, they won't care that much about hostages. They will care about solving the war, and if they can, later they will try to rescue the hostages. But if there's women involved, there's that sensibility of trying to save them and screw the war, even if you lose the war and gets more people killed. There's a lot of things that become irrational when trying to protect women is involved.
And that is my point. Women cannot go to the military, but can do supply jobs, office jobs, marketing, stuff like that, which the community doesn't get humiliated. Any humiliation at the community is against that. Look at any book.
Mahana, did you turn your mic down again? Go ahead and turn that up so we can hear you. That'd be great.
Actually, it is my place. Bad name.
Okay. Are you there, Mahana?
Yes.
Okay, please speak. Thank you.
Community in Islam is well protected by two rules. The first I already said. The second one is where women are necessary to enter the field. If someone said engineering, I would say, okay, mind. It's more mind than hard muscle. Electronics, that's example.
That's much better. I don't know what you did, Mahan, but that's good. We can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay. But some stuff, women easily, impossible to do it. For example, the hard as working like a doctor, if you worked over 20 hours as a man, you can pay it. But look at women who did it. in Egypt, we literally had doctors that didn't sleep for 3 days because they were in shift work. When you are at a government hospital, you literally can see a doctor that didn't see his wife for a week because he is in hospital all the time. But can you ask the same sacrifice for women? That is another question to be answered. But
Any
home,
thoughts, Anna?
always the basic rule. But at home, even
I
women
think in
had
terms of
also another role to play, like the leading. Yep, leading. At the Prophet time, he was taking some advices from his women at the leadership.
Anna,
And that
please
is no
check
shame.
in.
I think in terms of medicine, having women in medicine is important because there's the female nature is scaring, and even though there's the issues with the shifts as you mentioned, I don't think it's a bad thing to have women in medicine.
I agree with medicine, but some specific fields, like for example, the women issues, I am totally agree. Women can solve it by themselves, because that in Arabic, in my culture, having a doctor that helping you in your birthing a child is little problematic. The two gender issue, we still had it till today at some communities, traditional ones. But in the end, if women will take hard jobs, they must be well trained to have it, not qualified to do it at the bare minimum by the door of the right. If you want to have your right, do the same level of the requirement. But lowering the levels, like in the police, in the army, the training is getting lowered and barely achieved.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
in all cases, it's problematic.
Mohammed,
I agree with you. I agree with you on the army, but they can do like Israel does in terms of having women in more like guarding preschools and in works that are more oriented. And the thing is, when you mix men and women in the same units, especially specialized units, just because of equality, and then you get men killed and the entire unit killed because it's not as much about your talent, your own physical aptitude, and more about what gender you are. So I think in terms of the military, they should create units based on physical aptitude and not on what pleases feminists, because that will get you killed.
Well, nothing technically pleases feminists, so there's always that.
That's true.
And Anna, do you think that female soldiers are a threat in some way to men?
I don't think they're a threat per se, but there's a difference between having female soldiers in, let's say, a urban setting like in Europe, and having women soldiers in the Middle East where they're literally blowing up buildings. They have combat situations where they have to evacuate fast, and having a woman soldier being captured is dramatic. And you see in the case of Israel how much prisoners they release to get back one hostage and not always alive. So to me, the idea of having female soldiers is counterproductive, not because of equality, not because of gender roles, but simply because of the fact that physically we're not capable to keep up with men, and will probably slow down a unit and get someone killed because they're trying to stay with us so that we don't get killed. Because physically, if it's impossible for a woman to run as fast as a man, to carry as much weight as a man, and as efficiently. We simply have different bodies. There's sexual dimorphism that makes it so that we have different capacities, and it's okay. It's nature.
Yeah, but the fembots don't believe that, though. They think it's societal. What's your thoughts?
The feminists really need to learn biology. If the humanities were forced to learn biology and mathematics, we wouldn't have this much nonsense.
Well, apparently gender is a social construct, but that's why it also requires surgery. Hello. So you can't have one without the other. So that's the whole problem, is that from what I can gather of what you're saying is that although you don't perceive that women would be a threat to the men, you also happen to see them as being a weakness to the men that could actually do the vast majority of the fighting. Is that correct?
Yes, I feel that we need to be rational in these things. And even women will distract men because there's that instinct from the males to protect women and children. But just the fact that we are weaker, that we are slower, is a reason to not have mixed units in the military. Because if you're going to the Middle East, you're not going to the Middle East to virtue signal. If you're going to Afghanistan, you're not going to Afghanistan to virtue signal. You're going there to fight. And the enemy is not looking at how progressive you are. It's concerned about how effective you are. And if you bring a military to the Middle East that was prepared to be progressive instead of being lethal, you're going to get killed.
I hear
I agree
breathing,
with the
but no comments. Go ahead, Mohd. Sorry.
No, you're all right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I agree with you about these points, but there is something important to put here. The military advance in the technology made many stuff solve it, but also, as you admitted, the physical improvement is necessary, which means femininity doesn't apply in the military because you need the hardness, not the softness.
Okay, if I may, I'd like to have a moment to address somebody in the chat.
Oh, please do. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Free Ross wrote, the thing is, we don't have equal roles because we don't have equal abilities. Should we still give women equal rights like voting? Now, here's where the situation is that you have in the United States, it's like 52 or 53% of the population is female, and that they do have a tendency to vote more of the left-leaning side of politics, whereas these particular laws that get enacted, they tend to work against men's best interests, and a lot of times just sheer accusations alone can get you thrown into prison, which if you do get thrown into prison, your rights to vote get stripped away from you. So therefore, the ability to have more of these laws get put into effect because you can't fight these changes that work against you. And so this is a very sticky situation, and it will not be easily fixed overnight. He brought up a really good point. I would like to discuss that sometime later.
I can
And
agree,
Hamster,
but,
I'm sorry about that, but I've got
Yes,
to
sir.
go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up. I gotta I gotta get something to eat. So Anna Mohammed, please come back again. It was
Thanks, Hamster.
wonderful
Bye.
talking to you. All right, SCE. Anna and Mohammed, please come back again. Maybe tomorrow night. It was
Certainly.
wonderful to hear from you. All right. You guys take care. I'm going to end it now, and I'm going to go cook something. I like food. So
Good night.
be well. Take care. Thank you.